Howdy howdy everybody. Tiny here from Offtap Brewing, yet again. I feel odd saying hi, Tiny here from Offtap Brewing every time I turn the camera on, even though these are going to be separate videos for you guys. It's still the same day for me, same day that I got my big pot. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shoot a quick video of just drilling a hole in it, and also some footage of me calibrating my mash paddle for this pot. So filling it up, and I'm going to do a hot water test in it and all that sort of stuff, and just see about the bottom, you know, how it goes and all that sort of stuff. So let's have a look at what we're going to need today. Obviously a beer, that goes without saying. For the first part of this, we're going to need our welder's bulkhead, tap, and obviously our cam lock, what we're going to use for this. I've got that there. I did actually bastardise that out of my 50 litre kegel, which, to be honest guys, I only just put it back on, so bit of a bummer. We're going to need some cutting compound. I don't actually have any cutting compound, so I'm going to use a liberal spray of WD-40 just to lubricate the drill bit. I don't see there being any problems with this one because my drill set, which I was very fortunate to be able to get a Viper set, which is made from the Sutton company, and they are awesome hole bits. I mean, these things, they chew through kegels in minutes rather than, you know, I've done kegels, and hey, these things just chew the stainless. It's great. So what you're going to need, guys, or what I'm going to need, is a 22mm or 7/8 drill bit, arbor and hole cutter. I don't like the step drills because, I mean, to be honest guys, if you're going to use a step drill for this sort of shit, you might as well put a gun to your head. This is the easiest way to do it. You drill a hole and bang, the next one comes in. No stuffing around. Alright, so we've got those little bits. The next thing I need to do is work out where I'm going to put this camera, how I'm going to hold this pot, and how high I need this off the bottom. So let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Here's a perfect camera lady right here. She might be able to put the camera on me. Okay, so what I'm going to need straight up is the drill, possum piss, and I'm going to want to go in the center of my handles, which is a real easy sort of sight. So I want to go about there, center of my two handles. So I'll flip that over. It's gonna want to move around a bit on me. Alright, that's fine there. Okay. Make sure I'm still centered. Just going to go by eye, guys. I'm going to go about there. I'm going to go a little bit high. I'm going to go a little bit higher on the tap because I don't want it so close to the bottom that it's going to be a pain in the ass. But I'm going to leave myself room to have a dip tube, or just to be able to pull the pot towards me while I'm emptying, and to govern the amount of tube that I get. So that's about where I want it. Possum piss, and just mark it where I want it. Spray some on the arbor just to get that going. Find that little spot. Now the idea, guys, for doing this is low speed, lots of torque on your drill. So you've got to have a good quality drill to be able to whack this in. So low speed. As you can see, if you come in close there, as you can see, I've done bugger all. There's a little bit off there, guys, but there's a little bit off there, guys, but if you go fast with this sort of thing, especially being stainless steel, you are going to blunt your drills, you are going to stuff your drill bits. It's that simple. So yeah, I'll come back at you when I've got a hole in here. Thanks. Alright guys, that's the tap installed. Very simple, using a baking tray, silicone as the washer, so saved a bit of money there. As you can see, there's no water leak there, and the water is over the, it's a little bit over the outlet for the pot. So the next test is to crank the burner up and do a hot water seal test, because if you're gonna get a leak, it's gonna be while your shit's hot, and that's not fun at all, guys. So I'll get back at you when I've got this water boiling. The boiling was done. I had a phone call, but you can see the steam and everything and the bubbles and everything. One thing you can't see is any dribbles coming from there. So the boiling water or hot water leak test was a success. So what I'm going to do is empty that out tomorrow and then do the filling it up and measuring it test to calibrate my mash paddle to be able to engrave on the side of that to put the measurements out there. So the tools I'll need for that, and the one thing that's very important, guys, will be this little bugger, just to make sure my pot is level. You don't want to have a pot that's not level when you're doing this test. You want to have a pot that's level, so when you're putting your ruler in there, you're getting an accurate increment of the water you put in. And I'll get to that tomorrow, guys. Anyhow, cheers guys, the 530 lager. Give it a go.